Peace be with you, and shalom. And you have received my brother's greetings already, so I don't attempt to use the Latin language. I'll go the medium of English. This week, being the week of prayer for Christian unity, is a most apt time for the Interfaith sharing this afternoon. And I say thank you, Father, for inviting me across here. The theme for the week of Christian unity is called to proclaim the mighty acts of the Lord. Everyone can proclaim the mighty acts of the Lord. And if there's one thing we all, no matter what faith you belong to, we have in common, is the acts of the Lord visible to all of us. And that is one thing which is so positive that we can all proclaim. And so often we tend to dwell on the negatives in life that we are so caught up and bogged down in it that we can't see the visible goodness of God every single morning that we wake up, and in each other, each person. In Guyana, we speak in our motto of one destiny, of one nation, of one people. Jamaica has a very nice motto I also like, out of many, one people. All those mottos suggest unity and is calling the nations, these nations, to unity, calling the people to unity. Irrespective of religion, race, creed, political affiliation, we're called to unity. We're called to work together for the common good. My daily mission, my daily occupation, my daily apostolate, if you like, gives me this great opportunity, and I interface with everyone. Yes, Guyana is a country which has so many different religions, but in my job I meet those young people daily. I have under my care young people to be nourished daily, and they belong to different faiths, and they come with different histories, they come with different denominations, because within the Christian faith there are several denominations. And my effort there is not to indoctrinate one single person, is to respect the dignity in each individual, and see that child, that young person in front of me, in the image and likeness of God. So when I look at a child, I do not think religion, I do not think faith. I think in terms of this is a child of God. That's how I see them, all of them. So sometimes it becomes a little strange to me when people begin to, treat people and deal with them according to religions, because that's not my thinking. The golden rule in the Christian faith, which says, do unto others as you would have them do to you, you will find it in every single religion. Said in different ways, but the same thing. Do unto others as you would have them do to you. The universal values and truths of love, honesty, and so on, you will find in every single religion. Every single religion. So these are the things we should be looking out for. These are the common bonds that bring us together, and these are the things we should be looking for to unite us, and not let our egos stand in the way. We are united by more than we truly want to accept, or truly even dream to believe. here in Guyana, there are so many local needs in our own situations that cause us to be united, cause us to a common unity to work for the good of each other. There are problems to be solved that should be bringing us together. Our brother spoke a while ago of what we see in the newspaper. But more alarming than anything else for me is the suicide rates. And why is it our young people are not even so young, are so caught up with a life of hopelessness? Because you just think that you want to annihilate yourself. You must think you are your own God. And that might sound like judgment. But just to get into the mind of the individual who may commit suicide, is saying, I have nothing to believe in. And it's useless and it's worthless and as if you have that power over yourself. You didn't make yourself. You belong to a greater being. And how do we bring this message across to our young people? These are things we need to unite over. These are things, all the different faiths, every individual in Guyana need to sit down. And we cannot look to politicians. Yes, politicians set policies and give direction to the country. But we as a people, we need to come together. And this should not limit us to our own faith, but we should cross barriers, because this is happening in all different faiths. So I welcome all that my brothers said earlier on about coming together to talk about these common things and how we can solve, how we can work with our young people to give them a sense of purpose, a sense of direction, a sense of hopefulness, and to eradicate hopelessness. The thing is that we have sacred, very scarce resources, and that is one of the very reasons we should be looking to see how we can come together in common, with a common approach in our efforts to solve some of our social issues. And the problem is that too often our own egos get in the way, the I get in the way. And because the ego, the I gets in the way, then we really don't get anything achieved. Because once the I is standing in that self, you thinking you're the powerhouse and you're thinking you are the one who can solve problems, and it doesn't work that way. So when I came in, being displayed was a prayer from Jesus from John's Gospel, that we all may be one, and we can come together as one